Peace, good morning, and welcome to Dictation. So, yesterday I was on Facebook again, starting trouble, getting my troll on. Shout out to Real Talk Live, you know what I'm saying? My man Coffee doing his thing. But so I was asking women, because we all know that women give horrible dating advice to men. So what I did was I was asking random women just on Facebook. I just made a general post asking women, your high school son is asking you how to identify a good woman, or what characteristics make a good woman, and how can I identify those? This is the question. So now, of course, what women seem to do is they seem to put themselves and all their relationships and all their baggage in their answer, because a woman that don't need a man. So why would you want your son to get with a woman that don't need a man? Now, I'm saying that you know, you don't want your son to get with a woman who's needy, but not needing a man is one extreme, and then just being too needy is a whole other extreme. But they never said anything in the middle. Things like a woman who is who enjoys her own company. Okay, you know, you don't want an attention whore, you know what I'm saying, who's trying to get the attention of every dude, but who enjoys her own company. Yeah, so that she doesn't bug you when you want to play Xbox. You see what I'm talking about? But they jump to the extreme. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're looking at all the cliches or all the things that women huddle up and talk about what they will and won't do for a man. And these are the answers that they're given. Like, someone who's educated and independent. Huh? Like, women don't understand what those words sound like to men. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, is they're looking at, good morning, brother. All right. They're looking at their vision of what a woman is, not of what this woman's vision can do for their son. None of them said cooking. These are things like attentive, good manners, nice to everybody. But those are things that everybody's supposed to be. Like, everybody's supposed to be nice to everybody. Everybody's supposed to be kind to others. Everybody is supposed to consider other people's opinions. You know, so it's funny, like, you know, and then after hours of poking and prodding and getting on their nerves before they almost quit and want to try to shame me, I think the answer is obvious. Like, well, if it's obvious, I wouldn't be asking you a question. You know, because what they fail to realize is that there's a way women speak and a way men speak. And women speak in vague terms. And they get mad at you when you want to speak on specifics, because then they want to tell you, well, you don't know everybody, you can only speak for yourself. It's like, you know, last night when I was on Real Talk Live, you know, there was a woman on there. Oh, she was a married woman, respect, and she was on there talking about, you know, I asked her, well, what's a good woman? Because I took my question to his platform, you know what I'm saying, because it was kind of, it was sideways on topic. You know, so I asked the woman, I was like, okay, well, you know, what do you consider a good woman? Because, see, my thing is, you see all these memes on Facebook and all these posts where they talk about what a good man does. A good man does this, a good man does that. And everything that a good man does is for the benefit of the woman in question. See what I'm saying? But then when you ask a woman what a good woman is, all of her responses just benefit the woman. And then so when I asked them how they benefit the man, they could explain it to me down the line how it benefits the man, but it doesn't benefit the man. Like a man walks on the traffic side of the sidewalk. Okay, that doesn't benefit the man. See what I'm saying? That benefits the woman. You know what I'm saying? A real man will take care of somebody else's kids. That doesn't benefit the man. That benefits the woman. See what I'm saying? But what's a good woman? Someone who's strong and independent. What? That doesn't make a good wife. College educated. Do they teach cooking in college? See, women, they get it twisted on their past experiences with bad men, right? When they was given everything, you know, because see, when they were in their 20s, they were given everything. They were doing things. They were probably spending money on dudes, probably showing all this. And then they got bitter because a lot of these batches is divorced, you know what I'm saying? And or never been married, so wouldn't know how to keep a man in an official capacity anyway, because marriage is different than a long-term girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, it was exhausting. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I mean, would I want to do something like that again? Yes, I would, but I would need more witnesses and more men, because if I'm the only dude, I can't show these women that they're crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because then they're gonna think, well, that's just you. That's just, you know what I'm saying? That's just me, and I'm bitter. You know what I'm saying? Like my being bitter negates their crazy, their insanity. You know what I'm saying? No, you know, I can still be bitter, and you can still be crazy. You know what I'm saying? However, my thing is, I was just trying to test and see if women can at least take themselves out of the equation when it came to their children and what a good woman is. Because my thing is, are you on the team of that woman? Does own group preference override the blood, your DNA, your son, and his well-being? And it seems that it does. Because a lot of them were eager, without sons, were eager to answer. You know what I'm saying? So it was amazing to me just to see how women's minds work. You know what I'm saying? And I did it, why really? Just because I wanted a whole bunch of other brothers to be able to watch, read, and just see what they say. Because it's not really about their answer, but it's how they answer and if they do a lot of times. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times they refuse to answer because the true answer is going to expose them and actually make them think. And that's one thing that women don't like to do outside of a classroom, is think. And I tell them, well, that's what men have to do, whether we're in a classroom or not. We have to always stay on point. We always have to be thinking. We always have to have a plan. You know what I'm saying? But that's pretty much this morning's edition of Dictation. You know what I'm saying? So it's raining. You can tell by my polka dotted sweater. You know what I'm saying? I got raindrops falling on my head. But let's have a good day today. A better day than we had yesterday. And if we keep doing that, we'll have an awesome tomorrow and change the world. And if anybody doesn't like what I have to say, you can always open your mouth and let me know how this dictates.